Hello gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Okay guys, today we're gonna cook a pork shoulder. It's called a picnic roast. I got this big old sucker. We are going to barbecue this and it's going to turn into pulled pork. Now you can tell, see all the skin, it's just a whole shoulder of the pig. This is very easy to do. You can do it in the oven if you want. A lot of barbecue guys make a big deal out of it. It ain't a big deal to barbecue, okay? Get your temps to about 250 in your barbecue pit. Now you can use a Weber. Just don't put the coals right underneath it so you burn it. You know, put them around the edge and do a snake method, keep the temperatures down. Or do the offset. Today I'm using my offset. I got it going right now. I'm getting a bed of coals going so the temperature dropped. The temperature's a little too hot right now for me to throw this on. The way you treat this thing is just cover it with a little bit of salt, because when you pull it apart, that's when you season it. Okay, you're just putting smoke on this and breaking it down into meat yogurt is what you're doing. So anyway, that's it. Get your pit at 250, throw this on. When the meat hits 200 and it jiggles like a fat lady's butt, it's done. And you'll know because the bone, you can just grab the bone and it'll fall out, and you can just grab it and it just falls apart. It's just that easy. Okay guys, so stay tuned. I caught a couple of crabs this morning. I got 3 crabs. I need a couple more for a halfway decent meal. And we'll probably be boiling them while we're sitting around waiting for this to smoke all day. You know how we roll. Okay, gentlemen. Yeah, see that? And then there's my pit. And what you want is a small wisp of white smoke coming out of it. Like I said, I'm letting those coals burn down. They're putting some smoke on there. You don't want to be smoking out the neighborhood if you can help it. Of course, when you feed logs to this stick burner, you're going to get some white smoke, but that's okay. You just don't want it too heavy. So anyway, let's throw this roast on there and start smoking. I got things to do. Ain't got time to be messing with this all day. I didn't feel like touching it, get my hands all greasy, and I gotta go wash them again and all that type of thing. Anyway, it's on there. Let's close the lid and get it to 250, and we're just gonna let it roll until it's cooked. If you're around North Houston, let me know. My buddy actually makes this wood. He doesn't make the wood, he splits it. It's all oak, but he cuts it down to small sizes like this, either I think about a foot long. This is just a shorter piece. He has shorter, longer. Really good wood for barbecuing. I've had no complaints. He dries it, he checks out the wood, the moisture content in it, make sure it's seasoned properly, and this stuff's a shit, is all I can say. It's good stuff. Comes in a bag. I want to say it's 20 to 30 pounds of wood, and I use about a bag when I barbecue a brisket, or when I do an all-day cook, it's about 1 bag. So that's not too bad, and his prices are extremely reasonable. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see the heat coming out of that stack, but it's just a wisp. I mean, just a wisp of smoke. That's what you want. A little wisp of blue smoke. Anyway, let's let this go. I got things to do down here in Galveston. I gotta go fish. I'm catching crabs today. I'm gonna boil some crabs. I'm building a house over there. I think they're building houses everywhere in Texas. It's just crazy. And my ditch is where I'm catching these crabs at. which is a lot of fun. Okay, gentlemen, it's been 4 hours. I've been just screwing around, taking care of business and watering the yard and all that stuff. So let's just take a look at this roast and see what we're looking at. Ah! Oh, what do you think of that? Well, something looks like I guess it's working. I can't see my camera, the sun's behind me, so anyway, hopefully that has a nice little picture. That's looking awesome. But it's been 4 hours, and you can tell. See, I don't have any smoke. You know, I'm not opening this up and it's a friggin' brush fire. And I'll show you the flames. See? I just threw some logs in there too. And now they're on fire because I lifted the door. So now it's really gonna have a little more smoke. But anyway, that's how you do. Of course, I just opened everything up, so it's 175. It's running back up. It was running right around 250. So I've been doing pretty well on the temperatures, and you can see that's what you want. Hey? And that'll die down with the flame as the flames, you know, they kicked off because I opened up that door. That's why people get pissed off when you're doing barbecue and somebody has to go check the meat. And they start doing that, opening up doors and stuff. And, well, you know, you're going to get, somebody's going to maybe slap you about that. Anyway, guys, that's it. I got to go check my crab traps, see if I got to get any more. Maybe boiling a few of those in a couple hours. If you don't know anything about crabs, you can either throw them straight on the pit, or you can throw them straight in boiling water. And what I like to do is I just put them in the refrigerator, and that makes them very docile until I drop them in some boiling water. Anyway, that's what's going on. This is barbecuing. Always have a cooler full of beer. I think barbecuing is actually just drinking beer. Anyway, let's pull this trap up, see what we got. Well, got one in there. Too small though. See the crab? It's too small. He'll get out this hole right here. So I'll just leave him in there. Check the other side. This trap hasn't been taking care of business today. There's nothing in that. Whew. I put some chicken necks in there from yesterday. Man, they are kicking. That water's pretty warm, and it didn't take them very long to sour. Wow. I just detailed my truck this morning, actually yesterday and today. Not bad. 2001, clean as hell. Look at that. Not bad, huh? All right. Probably another 8 hours. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so I like Old Bay. It's just crabs. You don't even need anything in them really, because it doesn't absorb into the meat. You know, crab meat's crab meat. You're not seeing everybody, you know, oh, they need to be spicy and everything. BS. Waste of time, actually, in my book. You know, it's what you dip it in. You know, you gotta have some good cocktail sauce. But I put it in there, especially when I'm doing shrimp. The Old Bay knocks down on the smell, so your whole house doesn't stink like shrimp. Who wants that, right? So, anyway, guys, I just checked my shoulder, and it was like at 160 degrees, so we got a long way to go on that cook. I'm gonna guesstimate another 4 hours, maybe, but that's about what I figured, because we're at the 8-hour mark right now. So, anyway, I got these crabs to cook, so we're gonna cook those, and I'm just still adding wood to the stick burner. You know, that's how you barbecue. Keep it at 250. You know, 200 to 300 is usually what I try to do, but and just roll it until it hits that 200 degree mark. Anyway, got 3 good crabs. We're gonna throw them in. I'm gonna check my crab traps one more time, see if I get 4 of them. See what happens. Just missed one in my ditch. Big old sucker. He wasn't in the trap. Maybe I'll catch him before this cook's over with. Anyway, they got about 10 minutes. Pull them out of there. They're done. That easy. That fast. Not an issue at all. Okay, they're actually starting to float. Some fat's coming out their mouth and all that type of thing. So I'm just going to turn them off. Yeah, they're floating. This loco burner works really well. Yeah, I guess you could eat that that, I don't know what the hell they call it, but yeah, I ain't no Cajun. Okay guys, this took 12 hours to cook. Not real happy at that, but check this out. Let's see, 250. That's not bad. Temperatures was 200 to 300 all day long. Kind of late. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see. Oh, it's a jiggler. Hope you guys can see that. It's a jiggle, 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 jiggle. Yeah, and the bone's just gonna fall out of there. Alright, that's done. Let's go put it upstairs in the house. We will let it rest for about a half an hour or so. I'm not going to cover it or anything because I've done this 1,000 times, and we will definitely smash it out, pull it apart to tonight. Been a long cook. Now you may wonder why I'm not in a rush to eat this. It's because I'm actually cooking it so I can vacuum seal it, or some of it, tomorrow, and then I will you know, vacuum seal it and do all sorts of things with it. You know, pulled pork sandwiches, dirty rice, beans, just everything, tacos, almost everything. Yeah, let me get it upstairs. We'll have better light and we will pull this thing apart. Okay guys, it's been a long day of barbecuing. I put this on at about 10 o'clock this morning. It is now 11 o'clock, so it's like a 12-hour cook. I was hoping it wouldn't be that long, but it is what it is. It's barbecue, that's the way it goes. Now, this roast cost me, I don't know, 17, 18 bucks. They're about 20 bucks. And all the wood I used a whole bag of that wood. That wood was anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks. So this stuff isn't really cheap to do when you're barbecuing. So just keep that in mind. But is it hard? No, it's not hard. You just have to keep a temperature of 200 to 300 degrees and throw the meat in there and season it how you want. All these barbecue guru guys and everything else, just stop already, okay? It's not that difficult. And there's other techniques you can watch where you do it real fast and cook it at higher temperatures and everything else. Anyway, we're going to pull this apart, and it's still hot as hell, but I'm tired. I'm beat. I've been up since 5, 6 this morning doing my thing. I'm beat. And like I said outside when we were pulling this off the pit, this isn't for eating right now. I am going to have a little snack before I go to bed, but definitely this is for other things, and you can spread this out. This will make a million tacos. It'll make a bunch of charro beans and make them taste awesome. You can make quesadillas. You can do so much stuff with this, or sandwiches and everything else. So anyway, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Go through my old videos, whatever. Deep Fried King. I'm shadow banned is big time with YouTube and Instagram. I'm on the Instagram as Hog Zone. The Hog Zone. And by the way, I do not sell spices anymore. I shut that down. So anyway, here's the deal. Let's pull it apart, and then that's going to be it. So make sure you hit like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Okay guys, this is extremely hot, but that's how you pull a bone out of pulled pork. The skin obviously will just fall off like that. See that bone right there? Watch this. That's how the bone just comes out of that too. That's how all this is, guys. Woo! It's very hot. And then what I'll do is pull this apart. I'll show you that too. Very easy. Okay, let's pull some pork, guys. A lot of people say you got to rest it, and you got to do this, and you got to do that. But that's just to get the heat out of it. It will fall apart like stringed meat like this. You seeing that? That's what you want. All of this will just fall apart. I'm not touching it because it's hot. I'm not cutting it, it's just falling apart. That's what you want. And all these little crunchy pieces, you want that in there too, because that's a little texture. But you can see it. Ow. See? It's perfect. Anyway, that's done, guys. That's pulled pork. And that's the way it works. Thanks for watching.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, right.
And something terrible happened here.
Alright guys, that's it. Hit like and subscribe. And that's how you make meat yogurt out of a picnic roast. I appreciate you watching.